Marvel Gamers, this is Josh Saleh at New York Comic Con. I am with the one and only Bill Rosemann, Executive Creative Director of Marvel Games. Bill, how's your Comic Con been so far?
It's been awesome, and I want to thank all the true believers who are playing the game and all our games and who are here at New York Comic Con. It's been a blast.
Awesome. So I want to start with Puzzle Quest.
Yeah.
4-year anniversary. Congratulations. What has the journey been so far?
Well, I give all credit to that Marvel Puzzle Quest team and the players who have been loyally playing it every day. It's awesome, you know, to see a mobile game live on and on and on and get bigger and get better. And I attribute it to like all the content that they pump into it. Like every month, we'll get 2, 3 new characters, new missions, new events. Always inventing new things. Fixing any bugs, listening to the fans, just making it as Marvel as can be.
That's awesome. And the next thing I want to talk about is Contest of Champions.
Oh wait, can I say one thing
yes,
about
please.
Marvel Puzzle Quest?
Of course.
To celebrate,
Yeah.
we are doing a big Age of Apocalypse event, and we're introducing not 1, not 2, but 3 X-Men that were really requested. So we've already revealed Rogue, we've just announced Gambit, and while he's not in the game yet, we've also announced that Nightcrawler is coming to the game. So it's 3 fan-favorite X-Men that the Marvel Puzzle Quest players have demanded, and they're all coming in this month. And it's just their way of saying thank you to all the fans to celebrate their big 4th birthday.
And that is huge. Now, Contest of Champions, we got a booth right here at Comic Con.
They're right over our
We have
shoulder.
a tournament going on right
Yeah.
now. Talk a little bit about that.
Well, it's amazing. Again, like Contest of Champions is getting bigger and badder, and they're bringing the power, and they're bringing characters that either people have demanded or didn't even know they wanted, and we're also introducing new characters. And to celebrate here at New York Comic Con, we are having a tournament where people are battling each other and getting a chance to then go up against the big bad boss Mephisto. It's been great.
How do you think you would fare?
Man, Mephisto has this cool bone armor that we designed for him because we wanted to have something cool in the arena, and he scares me a lot, so I probably wouldn't do very well.
I believe in you. So the next game I want to talk about is Lego Marvel Superheroes 2, coming out on November 14th.
Yes!
On PC, Switch a little bit later. I cannot wait. All the consoles. Let's talk about the first storyline. Kurt Busiek.
Yeah, so Kurt is helping us write the game. The reason why is because our game stars Kang the Conqueror. So Kang is all about conquering, but not just any kind of conquering. He likes to go through time. So he comes from basically in the future, he's this ruler, and he's bored, and he wants to show how great he is. And so he likes to go through different time periods and amass armies from different time periods and conquer areas, and just kind of, in our game, once he captures an area, he brings them all together, and he creates this big hub world called Chronopolis. And floating above it is his cool time ship called the Damocles. It's in the shape of this sword. And it's up for our heroes to stop him. Because, hey, we don't, especially here in New York City, we don't allow you to come down here, take our city, and kidnap us and put us in Chronopolis. What's up with that? We're going to fight back. So we like to call it the greatest Lego game of all time.
Of all time! Now, speaking of heroes,
Yes.
we have a robust amount of characters in this game.
It is crazy when you finally unlock everyone and you look at the big character board. It fills the screen. So you'll find all the big families that you know and love. There will be, all Avengers and Spider-Man and Guardians and Inhumans. And then we're like, not only do we have like the versions of them that you recognize, but because it's all about time, you have all these alternate versions. So you have, current Captain America, you have like Wild West Captain America, you have Spider-Man, you have Spider-Man Noir, you have
Spider-Man 2099.
Yeah, Spider-Man 2099, and then characters from other like alternate timelines or realities. So you have like Spider-Gwen, and then we just went deep. Like, let's have deep cuts. So there'll be people like Forbish Man, and people you're looking at them like, who is that? But once you play them, the TT games has really infused them with their personalities, and they're really authentic. So the more you play, the more you discover about them, and heroes you didn't even know will now become your favorites.
Which is amazing. Now, you mentioned this game is about time.
Yes.
There's a new gameplay mechanic, the time mechanic. Go on a little bit about that.
So it's something that Kang will challenge you with, but then you get to manipulate. You can move forwards and backwards in time. If something is destroyed, you can help go back in time to where it wasn't destroyed. So again, we really, the team at TT Games really embraced the concept of time and said, what are all the cool things we do? So all the locations and Kang himself. Oh, and the reason, Kurt Busiek, I forgot Kurt. The reason we brought in Kurt is because we're working on it. Arthur Parsons at TT Games said, hey, Bill, the stories we're really interested in is this 12-issue miniseries called Avengers Forever, and there was also a story called The Kang Dynasty. And he said, it'd be really great if maybe we had a Marvel writer who could help us weave them together. And I said, well, the cool thing is both stories were written by Kurt Busiek. Why don't we get in touch with him and see if he wants to join the team? And luckily Kurt did. And so Kurt brings all this knowledge and all this experience of writing Kang and understanding his voice and understanding what he's all about. So again, at Marvel Games, it's all about authenticity and delivering the real deal Marvel stories through the gameplay. So Kurt brings that. So yeah, man, it's all about time, embracing time. And then there's all the crazy minions from throughout time. There's cowboys and Vikings and Egyptians and dinosaurs and you name it. It's just like the greatest game of all time.
So if I were to mess up, I can rewind it and I can do it again.
Sure, why not? Why not?
With the power of time.
Because it is challenging, you know. Yeah. I mean, it's a game for the whole family, but man, it is just packed. Not only with the deep cuts, but with some really challenging gameplay. So I think it has something for everybody.
Yeah. And I want to talk about the locations. The world is stitched together. Chronopolis. Yeah. We have Egypt. We have Noir, New York.
Yeah.
Like, what is your favorite location to visit? What was your favorite location to create?
I mean, it's everything from seeing like, you know, real-time areas like, you know, medieval England or Egypt, like you said, but then commingling them and the locations in Chronopolis. Once you unlock them, the areas are right next to each other, so you can travel from one to another. So, you know, you can go under the sea to Lemuria. You can pop up. You can go. I mean, I love New York Noir, Manhattan Noir. So when you go into it, it becomes black and white, and it feels like you're in like a film noir adventure. And then there's all the characters that come with that, like Spider-Man Noir. You know, even like the Hydra New York is fun because it's so crazy. You go in and there's all these Hydra banners, and it's up to you to smash Hydra. So it's just fun being able to go to so many locations, and they're right next to each other, so it's very instantaneous. And being able to, you can go up and fly. If you have a character who can fly, you can go up and you can fly over all of it and see it from above. And then right in the middle is Kang's chronosphere that's connecting it all together. So there's just so much to explore. It's a place you just want to be in for a long time.
Awesome, Bill. Well, thank you so much. You enjoy the rest of your Comic-Con.
Thank you, Josh.
I can't wait to hear more about it.
Pleasure to be here. And again, thank you, True Believers. Thank you for playing our games. Thank you for tweeting at us. Follow us on Marvel Games. Follow me at Bill Rosemann. Send us your questions. Tell us what you want. Thank you for playing all the games. We're doing